Hello everyone, this is Suresh from Azure ADB. Today our topic is how to use random.choice function by using UDF to update random values of columns. So first what we'll do, we'll try to apply random.choice on single column. So first I'm importing required functions like UDF, random and string type. So next, I'm trying to create sample data frame. And this is my sample data frame. It has two columns, ID and name, and it has total 8 rows. So next, what I'm doing, I'm defining one list of elements. So for selecting random choices. So next, I'm creating UDF. So my UDF is string type. And under UDF, I'm creating function. My function name is random underscore choice underscore UDF. So what it returns is random dot choice of choices. So that means this list of elements. So from this list of elements, it randomly selects the element, any of the element from this list. So next what I'm doing, I am trying to add one column like department to this DF means our sample data frame by calling this UDF function. Okay, so this function. So what it does is it will add one column department and it will pick these elements randomly from these elements. So total we have 4: HR, IT, finance and marketing. So here it randomly pick department names. Okay, among these 4. So now this is uh, very first time it generated these random department elements. If I try to run one more time, this may change. See, so every time it will change. This random elements, it will change. So next, this is about single column. Suppose I want to apply random.choice on multiple columns. So for this, what I'm doing, I'm trying to create UDF uh, for 2 columns. So first I'm defining UDF for uh, column name is department. So we have department. So for this I'm creating one UDF. So my UDF is string type and I defined function name as random underscore department. So this column name I give. And I'm returning random dot choices from choices. So this already defined. And the second one is, I'll try to copy here for easy understanding. Okay, so for first column, that is the department, it will select from this choice list of elements. And my second column is projects. Okay, so for projects, I'm defining random list of elements, that is project A, project B, and project C. So my UDF is string type, and I'm creating function here, random underscore project. Project is my column name, and I'm returning random dot choice projects. That means from these elements. So I'm using with column function to create one new column and to update one existing column. So I'm applying on top of DF. Our initial DF is two columns, ID and name. Okay, so here since I'm using DF sample data frame, so here I'm trying to create two new columns. One is department and project. So for department, what it does is it will call UDF, this first UDF it will call, and it will select random elements from this list of elements. And for project column, it will call from this UDF, uh, project UDF, it will pick random elements from this list of elements. So if I try to run this one, see two columns it is newly creating, department and project. And these elements, it is randomly generated from these elements. For department from this, for project from this. If I try to run one more time, these values will change. Now it is IT finance, HR, here CAC. Okay, so now these values will change. See, now totally it is changing. So this is how we can update multiple columns by creating two separate UDFs. Next, what we'll do, using predefined list in random.choice with existing column data. So here what we are using is, we are using this dictionary function, dictionary dot get, and inside that we are mentioning key comma value. So if you're familiar with Python and with the dictionary, in dictionary we have method called get method. So that we are using here dictionary dot get, and we need to pass key and value. So key is to be searched in the dictionary. That key value we need to enter here, and this value is optional. And if this value to be written, if key is not present in the dictionary. So first I will try to explain this get method. So later we'll go for our original example. So first I have one dictionary course, and in this I have key value pairs. So language Python fee 4000. So this is my dictionary. So here what I'm doing, I'm trying to print course.get. Course is my dictionary name, and I'm using get method, and I'm mentioning language, that is key. So this one no key. So here I'm mentioning only key. So that is language. So, and second one, I want to get fee from course dot get method and fee, that is this one. So what it print is for language, no, course dot get language. For language, what is there? Python. It will print Python. And for fee, 4000 is there. That 4000 it will print. Next, see, I'm trying to print course dot get from this course. I'm using get method, and my key is duration. But if you see here, we don't have key like duration. So we have only language and fee. Since it is not there and we are not mentioned value, this optional value, it will print none. Next, what we'll do, I'm using course dot get method. I'm checking for duration. My key is duration. See here, I'm mentioning value. See here, I'm not mentioned value. Here I mentioned only key. So if you see this key, that is duration, we already checked, we don't have in our dictionary. So now what it does is, see earlier, since we're not mentioned key, it given none. But here we are mentioning this value. This value is optional. So that like not in dictionary. So it will print not in dictionary, since duration is not in that dictionary. Next, what we'll do, with the same example, course dot get method and duration. So it seems same example. Okay, so same example. So it will print not in dictionary. So if you can change this one to language instead of duration, see it will print Python. So since this language, this key is available, it will directly print this Python. Then it will neglect this value. Okay, if this language is not available in dictionary, then only it will print this value. So next what I'll do is, this is my new dictionary. So that is course. And what I'm doing is same method I'm using, course.get method. Now I'm trying to pull HR. Okay, so here my HR is key and my value is this list of elements. And I have similar finance is the key and my values are this list of elements. So first what I'm doing, I'm trying to get HR. If HR is not available, I want to print as not in dictionary. But if you see this HR, this key, HR is available. So what it will print is this list of elements it will print. So for first one, see HR and this list of elements it will print. And on top of that, what I'm doing, I'm using random.choice. Okay, so up to here, on this one, on top of this, I'm using random.choice. So that means first it printing list of elements. From this list of elements, since I'm using random.choice, it will select some random element from this list of elements. So here it selected policy, this one. And second one is finance. So course.get finance. So it will check here. Since finance is available, it will print this list of elements here. So that is, it is printing here, this finance. And on top of this, what I'm doing, I'm using random.choice. So what it does is, from this list of elements, it will pick some random element. So that is budgeting. If you try to rerun this, these values will change. See, now it is sales and auditing. So each and every time it will get changed. Now, what I will do is I'm defining one more UDF that is a string type, and my function name is this one, random from column and value. So inside this, what I'm defining is I'm defining one dictionary. My dictionary name is options. And in this, I have three key value pairs, department wise, HR, IT, and finance. So what I want to return is random.choice options dot get. Options is this dictionary. From this, on this dictionary, I'm using get method, and I want to, my key is value, that is this one. And if this key is not available, that means if this value is not available, then I want to print as general. Okay, so this is my function UDF. So what I'm doing is on top of this data frame. See all these things from here to, from this cell to up to this cell, I explained to understand this code. Okay, so how it works, this entire code. So now this DF is DF with random columns. That is this one. That means this data frame. On this data frame, I am adding column, new column, that is specialization. And I'm calling my UDF here, random from column. And now value. Value means this key. Okay, so now my key is call department. That means my department column. So what it does is from department column, it will check for each and every value. So first it will check for marketing, means it will pass here marketing. So that means it passing here means, so here it coming this one marketing. Okay, so our first value is marketing. So it will check in this dictionary whether this marketing is available or not. Okay, so since this marketing is not available in this dictionary, it will print general. Okay, so similar way for HR, it will check in this. Since HR is available, then it will print policy. Okay, so but it randomly picking DevOps. So similar way, it will go for each and every record, and it will check here in this dictionary. If it is available, it will print relevant uh, department name. If it is not available, then it will print like this, general. Okay, so this how you can use UDF function on top of random.choice to replace the random values of columns. So you can apply on any of the columns, either single or multiple columns. So that's all about this video. If you really like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you.